And that meant coming up with things like fires. That meant building things or digging out things like caves. Means building a perimeter or a fence around your family. Coming up with structures like houses. All these things. Now, during the day we call it good. During the night we call it evil. Now, the minute you understand that human beings are the only creatures that are word responsive, then you understand the power of words. So if the day is good and we're going to play with words, we realize that all you have to do, the word good, I have to take out one O and it gives me God. So during the day, most of us serve God. Then at night, because it's dark, which we call evil, all I have to do is add a D to evil and it gives us devil. Now, you see the fight here is between God and devil. Now, that is a very easy understanding of what life is all about. We have the day where God reigns and we have the night where the devil reigns. Now, when we start looking at that, then we realize the terminologies that are used in the Bible is simply a psychological thriller. Everything is happening where? Everything is happening in your head. Look at a simple terminology like, why do they call Earth Mother Earth? Why do we call it Mother Earth? Because the reason for that from a traditional point of view is because we think God, the Father, stays in heaven and he impregnates the world with rain, and so the mother receives and gives us food, and that's how we get fed. Now, your understanding of Scripture, the minute we start changing Scripture and we realize that the words are put there so that we can start thinking. And I remember the other day I was having a conversation with my sister, and we were talking the same things. So, a Bible is not a historical book. A Bible is a metaphor. A Bible is simply fables. It tells us things. The minute we start looking at that, then it asks you, who's Jesus? Did Jesus ever live? Or should Jesus be your highest thought? Anything to do with Jesus in the Bible, then it tells us that if we want to be Jesus, if we become one with the mind of Christ in us, we have to live and start thinking at a very different conscious level. Then that brings us straight to our way of thinking. Now, Jesus was crucified. Jesus was crucified where? On the cross.